Little people, big world, Matt Roloff's painful update about life, family, and the future of Roloff Farms. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. For nearly 2 decades, TLC's Little People, Big World, LPBW, has been one of the most emotional and family-centered reality shows on television. At the heart of the series stands Matt Roloff, the determined patriarch who transformed a simple farm in Oregon into a sprawling property filled with memories, challenges, and dreams. Over the years, viewers have watched Matt overcome extraordinary health struggles, navigate the ups and downs of marriage and divorce, and work tirelessly to create a legacy for his children. But as the years have gone by, Matt's journey has become increasingly complicated. His most recent painful update, a deeply emotional reflection about his health, family rift, and the future of Roloff Farms has left fans both heartbroken and supportive. It's not just about aging or selling land. It's about the weight of family divisions, the difficulty of letting go, and the reality of time catching up with a man who has given everything to his farm and family. This article takes a deep dive into Matt Roloff's emotional update, exploring the personal, physical, and family challenges he faces. It sheds light on the painful truths behind the Roloff legacy, his battle with health, the fractured relationships with his children, and what the future holds for Roloff Farms. When TLC first introduced audiences to Little People, Big World in 2006, the Roloff family quickly captured hearts. Viewers were fascinated not just by the unique perspective of a family living with dwarfism, but by the sheer determination of Matt Roloff. Matt was never just a farmer. He was a dreamer, a builder, and a visionary. Roloff Farms, spanning over 100 acres in Hillsboro, Oregon, became more than just a home. It was a wonderland filled with castles, pumpkin patches, and elaborate structures, all designed and built by Matt himself. His passion for turning imagination into reality made the farm a magical destination for families, especially during the iconic pumpkin season. But beyond the fairy tale-like structures, Roloff Farms was symbolic. It represented Matt's refusal to let physical limitations define him. Living with dystrophic dysplasia, a rare form of dwarfism, meant that every step he took came with challenges. Yet he refused to allow those challenges to dictate his dreams. Instead, he poured his energy into building a farm that would be both a livelihood and a legacy for his children. Over the years, the farm became the central stage of LPBW. Fans watched Matt and Amy raise their 4 children, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, amid the ups and downs of life on the farm. They watched the kids grow, leave, return, and sometimes clash with their parents. They also witnessed the dissolution of Matt and Amy's marriage, a deeply painful period that reshaped the family forever. And through it all, the farm stood as a testament to Matt's resilience. But as time has passed, the weight of maintaining such a property has taken its toll. His recent update reflects just how much the farm, once a symbol of joy, has now become a source of pain. To understand the pain behind Matt's update, one must first understand his lifelong health struggles. Born with dystrophic dysplasia, Matt has undergone more than 15 surgeries throughout his life. From an early age, he faced challenges most people couldn't imagine, spending much of his childhood in hospitals, enduring bone and joint procedures, and relying on crutches or mobility aids. Despite his struggles, Matt pushed forward with an unshakable determination. His motto has always been to focus on what he can do, not what he can't. This mindset allowed him to pursue a career in computer sales, marry Amy, and later dedicate himself fully to Roloff Farms. But as the years have passed, Matt's body has felt the strain of decades of hard labor. Fans of the show have seen him deal with chronic back pain, difficulty walking, and fatigue. In interviews, Matt has admitted that while his spirit remains strong, his physical body is often exhausted. In one of his most emotional updates, Matt opened up about the slowing down phase of life. For a man who has always been energetic and hands-on, accepting that he can no longer do all the physical labor on the farm is heartbreaking. His health has forced him to rely on others for tasks he once thrived on. This physical decline has added urgency to the question of the farm's future. Matt has admitted that he can't run Roloff Farms forever, and his painful update revealed just how much that realization weighs on him. For someone who poured his soul into building the farm as a legacy, letting go feels like losing a part of himself. Perhaps even more painful than the physical struggles are the emotional rifts within the Roloff family. For years, fans hoped that one of Matt's children, most likely Zach or Jeremy, would take over Roloff Farms. Both expressed interest at different points in time. However, negotiations fell apart, leaving wounds that still haven't fully healed. Matt's decision to put part of the farm up for sale shocked viewers and devastated his children. Zach, in particular, expressed anger and disappointment, saying that his father had created a hostile environment and had not been fair in discussions about purchasing the land. The fallout was severe, leading to a deep divide between father and son. Jeremy, too, walked away from farm negotiations, choosing instead to buy his own property with his wife Audrey. Molly and Jacob, the other two children, have chosen different life paths and remain less involved with the farm. The result is that Matt, despite years of hard work to create a family legacy, finds himself alone in managing the property. His painful update highlighted this sense of isolation. The dream of passing down the farm to his children has all but crumbled. Amy, now remarried to Chris Merrick, has also moved on. Though she remains part of the family, her emotional investment in Roloff Farms ended when she sold her portion to Matt. For Matt, the combination of strained relationships with his children and the end of his partnership with Amy has left him facing the farm's future largely on his own. Roloff Farms has always been the beating heart of LPBW, but in recent years it has also been the center of controversy. When Matt announced his decision to sell 16 acres of the farm, fans were stunned. For many, it felt like the end of an era. Matt explained in his update that he had no choice. His health, age, and lack of interest from his children left him with few options. Maintaining the entire property alone was no longer realistic. Yet the decision brought backlash from fans, who accused him of being greedy or unfair to his kids. The painful truth is that Matt has always viewed the farm as both a business and a legacy. But his children saw it through a different lens, one where they wanted to be treated fairly in negotiations rather than inheriting his exact vision. This clash of perspectives fractured the family and continues to create tension.